All right. All right. Aloha, everybody. Woo! Yes, sir. Wow. We got action by the Eric Ryan case. I just want to give you guys a really good update. It's right now it's almost 9:30 a.m. Monday, July, what is this? July 13th, 2026. And I got an awesome update for you guys. Now, in the Eric Ryan lawsuit, as you can tell, as you know, that we did the intervention and all that, it's still pending. The court gave the federal defendants time to answer our position, to see what they're going to say on our position. And then that's going to be an interesting thing, because is the federal defendants going to side with Eric Ryan's claims, or are they going to stand with the other defendants in the case, which is Carly Watson and the Hawaiian Homes Commissions Act, and the Hawaiian Homes Commission? So that is a dynamic that still got to get itself worked out. And I'm glad that the court is allowing the federal defendants to actually put the mana'o and the ike on the record. Okay. And then, you had somebody else file some crazy document, letter, whatever, not even filed properly or anything like that. So that probably going to get thrown out, claiming to own the entire Ko Hawaii Pai Aina. The usual nonsense that we hear in the past. But something new just happened. I like to send a shout out, and I'm gonna give the shout out to them because they deserve to be recognized and be able to prove my point that we can stand in truth as who we are, even though we have a different perspective or coming from a different angle, but we all in the same canoe. Remember, Kamehameha, when he took Oahu, he had the Battle of Nu'uanu. It is reported that he came with 10,000 canoes. That means 10,000 canoes with multiple people in a canoe when paddle in the same direction to accomplish the same task. That doesn't mean that we have to all be in the same canoe. That tells you that we can be different canoes, but we all get the same purpose and moving in the same way. So let me share with you these beautiful people. I've never met them before. I don't know who they are, but I stand in solidarity with them, and I stand in strong support with them. And for the intervenors that is already on record, we will be filing a document to strongly support that amicus brief that was done properly, and that we ask in the court that they should also be heard as well, and having that issues addressed by the courts, however the thing go up. So let me name the names of these awesome Aloha Aina Kanaka Iwi that has just filed one of the most awesome documents. You can make your claims, but if you bring it in properly and you bring it in the right way, it must be heard. So the amicus is brought in by Wilmot, Kamaunu, Kahaiali, Joclyinn M. Costa, Roslyn, Nicole, Manawaiakea, Malama, mare, Cummings, Kaniloa, Kamaunu, Laakea, Kamakawiwo, Paul Justin, Kapaliuweloa, Keahi. All of you, thank you so much for your filing. I read it. It's awesome. It was done properly. It brought in the correct argument in a correct way. You cited the correct federal rules to be able to even bring that as an amicus, right? So you and I both know that we understand each other. So I'm all for it, bro, because that is the correct way to do it. If you want to discuss the sovereign issue that is still has never been extinguished, regardless of how much control America and the state of Hawaii has, right now over us. State of Hawaii is just a paper tiger, in my opinion, and the federal government really has no jurisdiction over us. I realize that. That is the reality. Unfortunately, we don't have a standing army to be able to tell them forbid it. So we have to abide by their rules, their laws, and this filing, man, touches my heart. I love our people. You have risen to the challenge and you have brought in an argument in the correct way that will now have to be addressed or should be addressed by the courts going up the chain. So I love it. Thank you so much. My wife is in the hospital right now. Please, everybody, send a shout out to my wife, Aiko Manole. We're praying for her recovery. She's doing great. And as long as she listens to the doctor, she's going to be okay. I should talk because I don't listen to the doctors either. But anyway, I love you guys. We have a lot of action going on with that Ryan case. Those things, don't let the news media fade on a story. We're still alive and we're still there and we're still fighting, everybody. Aloha, everybody. I got to get back. I got to go to take care of my wife. But love you guys. Love, peace, and happiness, y'all. I'm out of here. Aloha.